feels like New Year's. 3, 2, 1, and she's alive. Y'all, hi. Oh my god. I can't have that echo on my channel. Hi, y'all. Good evening. Good evening. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Yo, not only is my chest trying to come out at this very moment, but this thing wanna play. You wanna talk about mothers. Anyways. Mom, can you hear me though? Can you turn up your volume to see if you can hear me? Mom, can you hear me though? Can you turn up your volume? She can hear me. Hey, y'all. We're here talking breakups because I recently had one with one of my friends. Well, not recently, it was a while ago, and that one, it hit my heart. And I recently figured out I'm the problem. I'm the bad guy. You have to point your finger at me and call me the bad guy. We are drinking out of my mom's never touch her glasses cup. This is hot. Very hot. This shit has like 35% alcohol. Let me see. I know, he better not start with his thing. I don't know how much alcohol this has. It's dry, bright, and crisp. It's called Dark Horse Rosé. Two consumptions impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery. 2 cups. I'm already, well, this is like my first. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that, I don't know, you're winding down for your night and ready to chat. Somebody lost his game. That's sad. You know, I need like a studio situation. A soundproof studio. Oh wait, I forget that you guys can't hear me when I'm not that close to this. Anyways, my friend and I, we broke up. I broke up. I left the relationship. I walked away from her. I moved on. I said, I'll find more friends that love me and will care about me more than you. Mind you, this friend and I were friends for like, I don't know, 10 years. Like, yeah, 10 years. Literally 10 years. And I walked away because I felt like she wasn't giving me what I was giving her. I felt like I was alone in this situation and she was never there. I mean, she was there for me. Anytime I ever had any kind of problem, she was always there for me. But she wasn't there for me like on a random like Tuesday. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted to like chill and, you know, and I never got that with her. Well, I did, but like sometimes. Whatever. I was fed up. A really big thing happened and I was just like, fuck this. And I walked away. That was in like January. Well, no, like the problem happened in August of 2022. January we kind of spoke, but like I was still on some like, nah, like I'm not. And now we're in October. I finally spoke to her and I realized I'm the problem. I wanted me out of her. I wanted somebody to act like me to me. Not understanding that people are who they are. You know what I mean? Like I am me, you are you, and we can be friends. But we don't have to like the same things. We don't have to be the same person. Like, you know, I guess it was kind of hard because growing up, like we were basically the same person. Like, I feel like we had very like similar like lives and the stuff that we liked and stuff like that. But it got to a point that I felt like we kind of like drifted apart, but we stayed friends until, you know, she was always there or whatever. And then that big problem happened and I was just like, nah, like this is not my friend. Like my friend wouldn't do this to me, you know? My sister, because like I considered her my sister. And so now that I'm getting older, I'm realizing you need people like that. You need different types of people who can show you things and like, I don't know, teach you shit and whatever. Like we were good at that. But I'm very dramatic, very emotional. And at the time I was unstable. I was down financially. I was not having a good time. Like that time of my life was terrible. Like I would not recommend to anybody. The amount of stress that I had, my apartment was like my car, my like life, my personal life was just horrible and it just didn't it wasn't working. What was the straw that broke the camel's back? When I like stopped talking to her? I stopped talking to her really because she had a friend. She had another friend. And the thing with people that have other friends and you become their friend, or you try to become their friend, and you're just like there, the other person starts feeling like you excluding them, and or you're not like you're taking away from their time with their friend. And I guess that's kind of what happened. But besides that, that person and we had a whole like disagreement, because at the time we were supposed to go somewhere, and at the time I could not go, but I said that I was going to go because lying is a forte, or was a forte. And I couldn't tell my friend that like I can't do it right now, like I was trying to find any which way possible to go. And I kind of thought that I did have a way to go, until I realized I didn't have a way to go that year. And it was like this whole big thing, whatever, and I felt excluded. Like there was a whole party, and they told me about the party at the time that the party started, and I was like this is weird as fuck. And then my friend, she was telling me like, nah sis, like you was not like, it's not that serious for you to care about. Like this is my friend. Like at the end of the day, you shouldn't care that much. And in my head, I'm like, damn, like I'm thinking we're all friends. Like in my head, I'm not thinking like, oh, this is her friend. Like I thought we were over that already. It had been like, I don't know, 6 years of this, like, and like 2 solid years of like, her inviting her friend every time and whatever. Like it was never, I'm never trying to take somebody away from you, or whatever. So she wanted to go somewhere. I couldn't go, but I lied and said that I was gonna go, and then I didn't go. And the way they treated me about it was like fucked up. And I was like, fuck y'all niggas, I don't give a fuck. Because at the time I didn't, and I was ready to be on my like own. Like I didn't care, because I was just going through way too much. And like I didn't feel like anybody was helping me. Literally, I felt so alone. I was so isolated at that time. It was so hard. I'm not gonna cry. It's been like 10 minutes that I've been on this live. I'm not gonna cry. Hold on. Jesus. Anyways, fast forward now. I realized, okay, whatever. I didn't. My light. Yo, motherfucking. Un momento, por favor. El diantre. And we're back. I don't like this light. It's too bright. Where? Oh, higher?
Yeah.
You're so smart, Mom. I swear to God, like, God knows who to make a mother, because you, my friend, you are a genius. I still don't like it. This light takes. Where's my You want to put it on the desk? I hate that one. It's because of this. Hold on.
So turn it on.
I still don't like this light. I like this light better. Mom, do me a favor. I'll get it because I don't know how to explain it.
I think you should just talk like that, just like that.
Well,
You're wasting time.
Wait, it's an hour. I'll be on the left for an hour. This is not a good idea. Okay, sorry y'all. Technical difficulties. I don't know how I'm gonna do this though. Okay, never mind. Anyways, back to the story. So, friend and I, what happened? Where was I? Do you remember where I was? I don't remember.
You said you felt isolated and alone.
I was isolated. I was alone. I don't know. I just came to the realization because I hit her up and I was like, yo, like, what's up? She was like, nah, like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, why you like did and you didn't say nothing. Like I thought we were really close. Like I thought we were sisters. And I told her how I felt, and in telling her how I felt, I kind of realized, damn, that was a bit petty, sis. That was a bit petty. That was a bit dramatic. And that was, not anything that I regret, because I really lived my life with no regrets. I did what I did. I had to learn. I wasn't going to learn by being her friend. Like, I would always have in the back of my mind, like, like this person doesn't care about me. I always thought like that. And I always feel like that too. Like, that's like a regular feeling for me. I'm trying to get away from that. I think the biggest reason that I feel that way is because deep down, like, sometimes I don't care about myself. I think that I take into account too much other people, and like that's like a really big fault of mine. I really miss this line. Like, it's heavenly. Anyways, in her not being there for me really made me realize that I haven't been there for me. And in not being there for me, I was expecting everybody else to be there for me. I was expecting everybody else to fill my role that I have with myself and everybody else. Like, I wanted my relationship to be like the one that had me going to where I was supposed to be, and I wanted my friends to like support me the way that I would for myself. And like, no. No, sis, it's like that's your job, that's nobody else's job. um I think that I was there a lot more for other people than I ever was for myself, and I kind of took all of that energy back, because like, not that I self-sabotaged, but like I got rid of everybody and I was like alone. Like, I stopped talking to all of my friends, and I really took a lot of time to think about myself and think like, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, what's the vibe? I'm still not 100% there, because there's always room for improvement. I don't ever feel like I'll ever be there. I do think that I have made a lot of progress, and in me and that friend like becoming friends again, I don't think that that will happen. I don't think that like that's the goal of that. I think it was to show me where I'm wrong, where I can grow, and like, I don't know, like how to navigate other relationships and stuff. Because I had another friend too that I stopped talking to, not for the same reason, because she did some that I was just like, girl, I have people that just do things that I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Do you guys have anything like that? Has that never happened to any of y'all? From here on out, what I'm trying to do is, before, and it's not that I made a rash decision, because that decision was going slowly and slowly. Like, that whole incident happened in August, and I didn't unfollow people and block people and all of that whole mumbo jumbo stuff until March. So it there was a lot of time for us to communicate and stuff, and like, it never happened. So it always felt like it was on me to do that with other people. You know what I mean? Like, it always felt like it was my job to do that. And I felt like I communicated as best as I could. I felt like there was no more for me to do at then. Now I understand that, like, I'm asking for something that's basically impossible. Like, this is not that person's job. Like, this is your job, Sid. You know what I mean? But as of now, I just want to take this information and like, help other people understand it, and possibly like go about things differently. Cause here's my point. I feel like I've had a lot of friends growing up, like a lot of friends, like a lot of acquaintances and people that I consider friends and stuff like that. And I just be like, whatever, like, I haven't spoken to you in I don't know how long, and you don't look for me and all of this. Bye. Like, you're not my friend. But sometimes, sure, that season is over between you and that friend. Like, for example, my coworkers from like my old jobs. That's done and over with. Like, we're not that close, but I'll still follow you on Instagram. But then it got to a point where I wasn't following everybody. So with this new information that I have is like, I built a community. I built a network of people. The amount of people that I know is ridiculous. Like, there's so many people that I know. I mean, I don't know them personally. Like, I can't tell you what they did yesterday or something like that. But like, we do have a history, and I'm sure like if I was to reach out, we would be friends. That's the kind of like mentality I have. Like, I don't know if it's because I think so highly of myself, but I feel like a lot of the times I see people and I'm like, I know I could be friends with you. You know what I mean? Or like somebody that I've been friends with, that I was friends with a long time ago, like we can have a bond and stuff like that. I just want to make sure that I keep those lines open how I used to, because it was never that serious for me before until I got older and I was like, no, like I want more friends and stuff. But it was me. I was trying to fill a void that nobody else was filling, and I had to fill it myself. But these people, that's not their job. They're just there to be your friend and show you something and you learn and blah blah blah. That's it. So I just feel like there was no need for me to cut so many people off. And I'm trying to, be a little bit more. Yes, on Instagram, I know it looks insane that I follow only like 300 and something people and 900 people follow me and stuff like that. But honestly, at that time when I was doing all of that, it was because like I was alone and I didn't feel like nobody was there for me. So why should I follow you? I don't know you. I haven't spoken to you in like God knows how long. And there's still people there that I still haven't spoken to, but I find them a bit inspirational. I like the things they post. I like the things they talk about. So I keep them there. But in all actuality, like some people I haven't spoken to since I was in middle school. Like seriously, like I have people literally that write to me talking about, you don't remember me from middle school? That's how I know. That's what makes me delusional. That makes me think like if I was to hit you up and be like, yo, you're gonna be like, you know what I mean? I just think you are more confident and realize the space that you want be filled is more of an addition, not so much a void. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I need something to make me whole anymore. Everything else is like an addition. Like who I am now is finding her completeness, her fulfillment, her like full circle situation. And anything that does come is like a plus, but like my life doesn't depend on it. And I feel like that was like a really big thing for me for a really long time. It was like I was really revolving all of my decisions on like other people, especially my relationship. Like that shit was crazy. But it's just a me thing. Like I'm not trying to bash anybody. Like nobody really like, play with me like that. It's just me, and I be too sensitive about things. And I'm still am. I'm not like 100% like, if you take a long time to respond to me, I'm like, what's wrong? You know what I mean? Everybody in my life who I have in my life now, when we communicate, when we talk, it's at a pace that I'm comfortable with. And I think that I've selected those people to stay in my life because of that. For example, I'll message one of my friends and they will respond to me immediately. Like there's no like 10, 15, 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to word it correctly, but all I'm trying to say is they match my energy. And that's what I like. And obviously I'm very understanding. If people are busy and they don't respond to me, it's not the end of the fucking deal anymore. Like I'm not taking it personal. If anything, I'll call you and be like, I need you to answer this immediately, because there's nothing that's that desperate that I need answered or whatever. But I like those kind of people that understand me, know where I'm coming from, and in turn want the same thing. Want the same kind of respect back. And I feel like some people take advantage of that and some people are like cool with it, if that makes sense. Like you could not want me to respond to you quickly, but I'm still gonna do it, because if I don't do it, I'm gonna forget. That's just how my brain works. Like I don't know. If I see a message and I respond to it in my head already, that's already left. I'm 2 minutes later, I already have like 10 different things in my head. You tell me to fix a light bulb, I'll look at the light bulb. Okay, bet. But damn, like the outside of the light bulb is dirty. So let me go get a napkin to clean the light bulb. And then from there, I gotta get the cleaning supplies. And then I realize the sink, underneath the sink where the cleaning supplies are, it's dirty. And since it's dirty, I have to clean that. I have to organize that so that I can get the cleaning supplies. But then now it's spilled. So now I have to wash it. Now I have to take it into the bathroom, into the bathtub, and clean the bathtub. But now I just dirtied the bathtub, so now I have to clean the bathtub. And from the bathtub and doing that, I have to go into the shower and clean the shower. Yo, it's a whole debacle. So I try to respond as quickly as possible because I don't know, you're never gonna get a genuine response from me if it's like late. Because if I've already thought about it, I've overthought. If you send me a message, you're like, hey, what's up? And I've thought about it, it's not a good time. We're not having a good time. Like if I have to think and then I have to write, it's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna give you a response that is not what's that called? Genuine. I'm not gonna give you a genuine response. I think I do have ADHD. It's undiagnosed, so oh my god, I can hear my mom listening to me now. How do you go about people who do that to you? Do what to me? Stop talking to me? Who respond to me quickly? I don't know what you're talking about. I tend to be dramatic, and it's something that I'm working on. Oh, respond late? I don't care. That's a you problem. You don't want to talk to me right now, that's fine. You're busy. But if it's because like I don't know. I feel like I get like a gist of people. I understand people. I kind of get like why you responding late. But if you're responding late like on purpose, like I will stop talking to you. I don't like that. Like we're supposed to be friends. First of all, if you have my number, we're supposed to be friends. Just saying that. And you want to take forever to write me back? You're bugging. Like, what is the reason? Why are you even texting me? What is the point? Because you want to talk to me later on. You should have just hit me up later on. That's like so corny to me. Like, ugh. No. Mm-mm. Talk about responding to me 7 hours later. And then I send you a message back, and then you respond to me another 5 hours later. What was the point in texting me? Like, what is happening? I don't know the kind of games you're trying to play. Like, even thinking about it stresses me out because I don't know. I'm giving you my time of day, so why not give me your time of day? That makes sense. But that was never a problem with my friend, the one that I was talking about in the first place. Like, that's why I'm saying she was a good friend. Like, she was there for me all the time. That's why I try to respond as quickly as possible. Like if I see the message, I respond. If I don't see the message, then I won't respond. If I don't see the message, I feel like a lot of people will end up calling me and being like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, where are you? What are you doing? Because it's very weird for me to not respond right away. Boundaries that I've set now. That's a good question. I feel like I was a person without boundaries for a long time. I would do things that I didn't want to do because I am the oldest daughter. And that like is a really big thing in my life. I've grown up to be somebody that manages people, even if I don't want to. So boundaries is kind of hard. I do a lot of shit that I don't want to do. And I've started to stop doing shit that I don't want to do. But at the same time, there is still things that I have to do that I don't want to do. For other people is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about for myself. Everything I do for myself, I want to do for myself. I think I'm a very overindulgent kind of person. Like if I want something, like I'll get it regardless. Like regardless of whatever, I'm gonna do it. As of now though, like one boundary that I have is I'm not vaping anymore. I can't vape. I vaped for too long. I've taken advantage of it and I feel like I had to like put myself on punishment. I think that it's like a really messed up thing for me just because it's in my mind now all day long. Like, this is a great time to vape. Especially if I'm at home. When I'm outside, I don't think about it at all. But when I'm at home, I'm like, this is a great time for me to pull out that. But it's been 3 months and I'm not going back. But that's a new boundary. I feel like I don't need to fill up time. I can learn to control my anxiety. I can learn to be on my own. I don't need like something to like call me over or something. I don't know. It's a lip gloss break because y'all. I can literally talk this entire time and not even have one breath. What boundaries you have set for your friends now, the new ones that come into your life? I don't know. In a sense, I want to have friends that I'm not rushing into having as my best friend. I feel like my personality is very big and like I want to love everybody and I want to be friends with everybody, but at the same time, like, I don't need a best friend. I don't want anybody rushing to come into my house. I don't want anybody rushing to meet my mom and all of this. That's just something that I've done for so long, and it's like who I am. And if you know me, then you know my brother, you know my sister, you know my mother. Like, you know us. It's because I'm with them all the time. So it's like, and I don't want that. I want things to go slowly. I want to develop things because I'm just not in the space to like add anybody into my life right now. I have like who I have what I like, and I'm doing the things I like. So there's no need for me to, I don't know, like add anybody. It's not. I don't think I don't think I'm attracting anybody new at this very moment. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm not looking for anybody new. I don't want something new. I kind of want to close the chapters on my old life and like my old friends and like everything from the past, shed that skin off completely and then be ready to like have new friends and do new things and. But as of right now, I'm happy with my family and my friends. I'm setting boundaries with those people first. You know what I mean? Because that's very hard. Setting boundaries in the first place. Second of all, with your family. Third of all, with your mother. That's like really crazy. No, I'm not in hermit mode. I'm in like transition mode. I'm in like shedding mode. I'm not trying to close the door anymore. I was in hermit mode for like a year. And I'm not there anymore. I for sure am not in hermit mode. I just feel like, I don't know, like it's time for me to get my shit together. I can't run away from my problems for that long. If that makes any sense. Like, I once chose to like keep everybody out from being able to judge me and talk about me and say anything about me. And I realized that was not bringing me any kind of happiness. Like, obviously, nobody's going to say anything about you because they don't know anything about you. That's fine. That was always my motto. But it's like, who even cares what you say? Because I have my own opinion. When I had everybody shut out and stuff, I was insecure. Not insecure, because I don't think I've ever been insecure. Let me think about the right word. When I was in hermit mode, I didn't want nobody to judge me because I wasn't sure, like, what I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted A or B. And I think I'm still a very private person. It's not that I tell y'all my whole life or tell anybody my whole life. But I'm not posting. I'm not like actively like, nah, fuck this, like fuck Instagram, fuck YouTube. Like, no, like I don't need to give everything, but it's what I like to do. I enjoy talking to myself or to people. In my head, there's like a billion people in my head. Like, I'm talking to a billion people. I mean, I might be talking to 5 people, might be just talking to myself. It doesn't even matter. I'm trying to help people. Yes, I'm trying to make sure that what I already have is 100% secure to then be able to open up and, bring in new people and do new things and have the space to do that with other people. Because I feel like for a long time, I didn't have the space for that. I didn't, and it's not that, because I felt like with the people that I had in my life, I was fine. And then new people would come and I'd be like, oh, wow, okay. You're pretty cool. I kind of like you. I kind of vibe with you. Oh, okay. And I don't know. I'm still getting over certain things with certain friends. Like certain breakups, like, I don't know, like they're weird. I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to throw things away. I'm not a hoarder, but it's also like, why you had to be weird? Like, look, I had this one friend. I say had because like I'm done with that bitch. Like I'm over it. Like don't even come looking for me anymore. I don't even know what her issue with me was, but one day she was upset about me and hanging out and not inviting her. Okay, cool. I didn't invite you, fine. How many fucking times do you invite me? Like why I gotta invite you everywhere and you don't invite me? Like what kind of fucking sense does that make? I don't like that, but whatever, fine. I kept it moving. We don't have to be besties, whatever, but whatever, like you're fucking weird. Moving on from that, I don't get invited to her birthday party for the first time in I don't know how long. Do you understand how crazy that is to be invited to somebody's birthday party for like 8 years consecutively and 1 year you not be invited? Bet. So you sat there, intentionally didn't invite me. Intentionally didn't invite me. I'm sorry, I don't even know. Oh, it's because that person's not on my is on my allowed to talk to me when on my phone is on do not disturb. Anyways, she didn't invite me to her birthday party. Fine. She knew that she didn't invite me to her birthday party because obviously I wasn't there. So, like, you obviously know you didn't invite me. I thought we was friends. I mean, you didn't look for me when like something drastic happened in my life, but that's fine. I unfollowed her and I kept it moving. That's it. Like, I don't gotta be a friend. We don't have to be friends. I don't have to talk to you. You don't have to talk to me. I will never in my mother effing life talk to you because that's some corny ass shit. Like, literally, it's some corny ass shit because what bothers me the most is that this person has always looked at me as inspiration. And I know it. I don't want to say like, oh, she's a cop, like she's copying me or whatever. No, it's inspiration. I'll take it as that. I am a public figure. I'm a public figure. Take it how you will, but I am. I know I am. I know wherever I go, how people acting. Like I know the vibes. I get it. I'm not dumb. I'm not delirious. I'm not gonna act like I don't know who I am. So for you to not invite me to your birthday party after your whole 10 years has been copy Sydney, that's pretty weird. But I never said nothing because at the end of the day, it's like whatever. We cool. Like it wasn't. I never wanted her to be my best friend. We didn't need to be best friends. I already had my best friend, and even when I didn't have my best friend, I had myself. And you weren't needed, babe. But to not invite me, like that's corny as fuck. And like you know what you could have done? You could have hid your story from me, and I would have respected you more. But the fact that you didn't take your time out to talk to me and figure out how to fix our relationship or whatever, just like I did with my friend, the fact that you didn't give me that, you corny, you're lame. You're lame to me, and I will never in my life respect somebody like that ever. Like me and my other friend that I'm just talking about, whatever, she could be whatever. We spoke a lot about our stuff. Okay, she didn't act on it because it's not in her. I will give her that. It's not in her to be the kind of person that I wanted her to be. And it was my fault because I wanted her to be somebody that she wasn't. Babe, it doesn't take that much to talk about your feelings. And if I hurt them, then we can talk about them. If you respect me that much, if you want to be like me that much, if you like copy me that much, like we could talk about it. You know, it was never that serious. Like it was never that serious that you couldn't come talk to me about a problem that you have with me. I still to this day don't know why she didn't invite me or why she stopped talking to me or any of that, but I can give a rat's ass because I only respect people who, I don't know, respect me back, who, I don't know, like are adults. I don't need a child as a friend. I don't. I'm already dealing with myself. I don't know. I don't gotta tell you how to be. And then you're probably thinking, oh, but why didn't you hit her up and see what's going on? Because I did. I did wish them a happy birthday. I gotta thank you. Okay, fine. I'm thinking we fine. We was never the type to talk every day anyway, so what am I supposed to think? Ugh. That's not the only friend that I stopped talking to this year either, though. I had another friend. It's just honestly, I've come to the point that like if it's not making you happy, just let it go. It's not that necessary. It was never that necessary. All you need in life is yourself, your mom, and you're fine. Seriously, like that's really how I think. Like you need yourself. You need to be good for you so that you could be good for other people and blah 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 blah. My other friend, she was my friend. She was a very good friend of mine. We were, I don't know. I don't think that relationship has died yet, but I just stopped talking to them because, like, fuck you. You're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't like disrespect. I don't take disrespect very well at all, actually. And I don't. It's not disrespect because at the end of the day, I feel like disrespect is always revolved around how people deliver what they have to say. If people deliver it to you incorrectly or like say something rude to you, like in a weird tone or whatever, people can take that as disrespectful. And I've always had a problem with that all my life. Like I say things disrespectfully, how a lot of people like to say. So I can understand that. I just don't like when you lie. Like when you lie, like ugh, I can't trust you. I don't respect you. It's hard for me to even get over it because like you lied. Like how am I ever supposed to know that you will change? You're gonna be a different person. Like that's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, babe. Like ever. I can never look at you the same. I talked about this in my last live if you were there. That was just crazy because whatever, anyways. It's like trauma and like my dad didn't pick me up when I was a child and like I don't like when people say that they're going to do something and they don't actually do it. Like I don't like that. But it's fine. Don't whatever. This person was lying, saying that I did some shit that I didn't fucking do and I kept telling them that I didn't do it. And they kept on telling me that I did. Babe, I didn't do it. And I was giving you the fucking proof. And it was just like a lot. It was just a mess. It was just not. Overall, I just stopped talking to him because you're not gonna talk to me like that. And that's it. They haven't reached out to me, so this is 1 cup. 1 cup. I'm 1 cup. With my twin, we be vibing. Classy B, so you know what BSM. Anyways, y'all can ask me some questions if y'all want. What's really funny is that I can hear my mom listening to me. Shout out to y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I hope y'all are subscribers. I hope if y'all could give it a like, that would be great. That really helps me a lot. The like button is down below. You have to scroll down a little bit more. But yeah. Fuck niggas, get money. That's how I feel all the time. And by niggas I mean people. I don't know. So how do you feel now that you are not talking to these friends? There has been like 10% of the time where I'm like, damn. By 10% of the time, I mean recently. Most recently, I've been like, damn, like, that's why I hit my friend up. And I was like, hey, what's up? Like I wanted to chit chat with her and see how she was. I mean, we ended up only talking about the problem, but I don't know. I missed my friend. But I don't know. I feel fine. Like, I'm not as sad. I don't feel lonely. I don't feel like alone. I feel like I've always had like this like feeling inside that was like, damn, like I'm alone. Like nobody understands how I feel and blah blah blah. I don't feel that way. I feel fine, honestly. I actually feel better than when I did because when I did, I was like really avoiding all my feelings. I was avoiding myself. I was avoiding like everything inside of me. And I feel like the more alone that I am or the more time that I give myself that I'm not giving it to other people, because that's a really big problem that I had. Like that, those are the kind of boundaries that I needed to set, was like not being there for everybody and forgetting about myself, you know? So now that I have all this time to myself and I'm on myself and I know about myself and I'm learning about myself, I just feel better. Like I'm happy. I'm happy that I feel this good enough to be here, to be consistent. Like never in a million years would I have thought that I would be on live or like posting on Instagram. I don't know, like Instagram to me has a lot of people that I know personally. And I don't know what they saying, so it used to bother me, like what these people were perceiving, how they were perceiving me and stuff. But even today I posted something that like is really helpful to remind me that like um my mom is so funny. It really reminded me that I can't care about what people think about me. Like I can't do it. Like at the end of the day, that's what you think, and it has nothing to do with I think about myself. Like when I look at myself, I know who the hell I am. I'm like a 10 out of 10. I'm not like, I am a 10 out of 10, like 100 out of 10. Like there's no, I don't know, there's no taking that away from me. Like nobody can really take that away from me. And like whatever you think about me, that's really what you think about yourself, and like that's how you are expressing yourself and all of that stuff. So like however you think about me is your perception of yourself. That's it. That's kind of what I want to say. So I feel better now. I'm not throwing myself under the bridge for other people. I'm not worried about what other people are doing or how to maintain those friendships and stuff like that, when I need to make sure that I'm at a constant, like, you know, because I'm like this. I be high, then I be low, then I be high, then I be low. And it's like, no, I needed to find like a good medium balance. And that's where I am now. Who are you in 4 words? I'm funny as hell. I don't know. I feel like I'm smart. I'm intellectual. No, okay, I'm intellectual. I'm adaptive. We had this conversation. I'm adaptive, understanding, and witty. Talkative too. I think a lot of people would describe me as talkative. I don't know, like, I don't know. My mind just like shut off. Classy B, so you know what be outside. Shout out to my mom. She probably hate me. Shout out to my, she probably hate me. You know what? I forget that, like, my intrusive thoughts, I always say them. I say my thoughts all the time. So when I rewatch these videos, I'm like, damn, like you really just said that. Like right now, I just sang to y'all. For what? What was the reason? What was the reason? What are y'all doing? What are y'all drinking? What are y'all thinking? What's your favorite song at the moment? What's your favorite? I don't want to know your favorite color. I don't really care. I know. I'm sorry. I would say loyal, generous, loving, and very witty. Boom! I am very generous. Yes. I think I am very loyal to a fault. Loyal to my... I am very loving. And I am witty. I'm hilarious, actually. I don't know. They call me the Larry David of my time. That's what I want to be compared to. I want to be as witty as Larry David. I want to be bigger than, I feel like it helps me to say like, whoa, sorry. It helps me to say my like ideas, right? Larry David, super witty, very smart, very respected, went very far, went very against like everybody in his life and in his family. Kanye West, very famous, known for saying shit that is crazy. That's me. You put them together and you make a Sydney. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, boom. I really can't stop doing that dance. Jesus. Oh. That shit worse than a tequila shot. Like, it tastes like real alcohol, like sitting on my throat, like right here. It's crazy. I am very happy though that I was able to talk to my friend and, like, figure shit out and talk to her. I do always wish her the best though. Like, I'm not on some like fuck you, bitch. Never. But I don't know where we're going from this or anything like that. I just do know, take it easy, take a break, and that's it. That's what you gotta do. The wittiness from my father, possibly. That man is good, but he's shy. I'm not shy. I'm nowhere near shy, I feel. Sometimes I can be shy, but that's when I forget who I am. You know what I mean? When I forget, like, I'm her, then I get a little shy. But besides that, I'm not shy. I am witty, though. I'm not passive aggressive, thank God. My both of my parents are very passive aggressive. I'm not. I say how I feel. If that's how I feel, that's how I feel. Y'all, we hit 46 minutes on this live. I've been talking for 46 minutes. Like, it's a lecture. It's giving spend time with me. I can't wait till I can go on live on TikTok and Instagram. Oh, well, I can go on live on Instagram, but again, Instagram is crazy, y'all. Y'all don't want to know about Instagram. Like, to me, Instagram is like, I don't know. Like, Instagram is just filled with so many people that I don't know. I don't know. I just don't really care to be on Instagram live. Like, there's a lot of coming in and coming out, coming in, coming out. Either you sit down and watch it or you don't. That's why sometimes, like, I'm not going to sit here and give you short form content all the time. Like, this is why I still have my YouTube, because, like, fix your attention span. That's not my business. Like, why can't you sit down and watch a live? Why can't you sit down and watch a 20-minute video? Like, there's something wrong. Get it together. Mom, I'm gonna pin your comment. It was a joke! Broke people should never laugh. I really want a sound deck. I really want a sound deck. Boom! Sound deck. Broke people should never laugh. What do I get from my mom? I don't get my looks. I don't get my jokes. I don't get nothing from my mama. But love. I get the loving and generous side of me from my mama. I don't know what else to say to y'all. I'm a little shy now. I don't know. This liquor is like crazy. It's like real alcohol in this. Like real alcohol. Like alcohol rubbing alcohol. That's what it tastes like. I think that soon come the time where I'll be where I want to be. And I'm thankful for all the lessons that I've had with my friends. Thankful for all the lessons I've had with my exes. I'm thankful for all of the lessons I've had growing up, like all of them. And I just want to be able to implement them, help y'all, help myself, and just keep it pushing. Like, that's it. That's it. That's all I really want. I want a healthy family. I want my family to fulfill their goals. I want to fulfill my goals. Like, I want to fulfill my own goals. And that's it. We got 10 minutes left. I'm gonna just simmer. I said I was gonna do this for an hour. We're here. I made it. I'm proud of myself. I did what I said I was gonna do. Oh, I feel like I'm taking a shot. Every time I take one little sip of it, it feels like a shot. Classy B, so you know I be outside. I say I want to send you an email with the social name for your mom tomorrow. Mom, they sent me the link. No, but for real, I really love going on live. Like, I love this so much. I love this so much. This is like my favorite thing to do. I wish I could do it daily. If I did it daily, would you tune in? That's how I feel. Every time I ask a question and y'all don't respond, I'll be like, make me want to run into a bubble, but you can't. Classy B, so you know I be outside. And I'm snipped like a Barbie. Hips, ass on arcing. I think I'm gonna go on live on Instagram just for a little bit. I want to end this at 100% 8 minutes. Thanks, Mama. This is for you. I can hear my mom like 20 minutes behind this. Let me see how I look. I can hear my mom like 20 minutes behind this. Wow, this quality is amazing. I can hear my mom like 20 minutes behind this. Wow, this quality is amazing. Like 20 minutes behind this. Wow, this quality is amazing. Like 20 minutes behind this. Wow, this quality is amazing. Like 20 minutes behind this. Wow, this quality is amazing. Like 20 minutes. Damn, like how many times was that gonna keep playing? What juiciness, Mom? What the hell are you talking about, girl? Girl. I'm not gonna play any music so that I could leave this video out because my last video got banned because Bad Bunny ain't pay his taxes up in Russia and the rest of the world, so my video couldn't stay up. Again, I will encourage you guys to like the video. It's under your comment section. Woo! We got these. For the last 6 minutes of this live, I'm gonna just leave it open to questions, but I'm gonna get on live on Instagram. See how that goes. I absolutely hate getting on live on Instagram. Like it's not a fucking joke. Shit stresses me the fuck out. It's like so whack. You gotta act like you don't care, because at the end of the day, these people always gonna think that you do care. Babes, I don't, but I think the liquor is hitting right now. For sure, for sure, the liquor is hitting right now. Oh my god. This is an example of me doing shit that I don't want to do. Why am I getting on live on Instagram when I know I don't want to get on live? What's the point of that? It never makes any sense for me. But in all actuality, I do it because I feel like it's a job. Like, a part of me feels like it's a job and I have to do it. But the other part of me feels like, babe, don't do nothing you don't want to do. You know what I mean? Wow. I wish my sister was in here right now. We have 4 more minutes, y'all. I'm just making a mess at this point. I wonder if y'all could hear me chewing. There's 3 more minutes left. I swear, after these 3 minutes, y'all will not ever see me live on Instagram again. Like, Instagram is like the middle child. Like, just forget about him. Just forget about the middle child. For what is the reason? What is the reason? Somebody tell me, because I just don't know anymore. Two more minutes, y'all. Crazy me, so you know what me outside. This table is a mess. Nothing. Basically, we're on FaceTime because I don't get anything on live on Instagram. I was just trying to see if it was the same amount of love that I get on YouTube on Instagram. And it's never gonna be the same. Never. So take this as a FaceTime call. Oh my god, 1 more minute, y'all. I feel like it's New Year's. How do I still have 5 viewers? And nobody's in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. It's sus. It be sus. Hate it here. Hate it here. Hate it here so much. Oh my god, look at that. That was so cute. Wow. I'm just trying to show that YouTube is the GOAT and TikTok isn't. I mean, Instagram is not where it's at. Oh my god, you guys can see my degree. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. Oh, bye, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you and you in the back soon. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.